nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl Lounge. I'm here with another episode of Justheretovent. Coming through with a late night quick one because I actually am getting ready to go back to work for 2 more hours. And then I'm working like 6 hours tomorrow because it's my day off. So I guess it's not really my day off. Make sure y'all hit that like, that subscribe, notification bell, share if you care. We got to get into a couple of things. There's a few things I actually wanted to discuss tonight. First order of business that I want to talk about is YAW. Her name's Jacqueline. She is DC Young Fly. She used to be She used to be a Wild 'N Out girl. That's how her and DC Young Fly met. He ended up being together. They was together for years. They got 3 kids together. One down all the way down to 10 months, and I think they got a 6-year-old and then like a 2 or 3-year-old, something like that. So they got 3 kids. She went to Miami for mommy makeover and she didn't make it back. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I want to talk about this story, because I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to shed light on really what social media has done to our society. Because this, to me, it all roots back to that. Everybody feels like they got to get a mommy makeover, or everybody feels like they have to, you know, and I don't want to say they doing it for men, but I just feel like everybody is trying to look like something that's not natural. You know, it's just like, let your body go back and heal in the natural order of things. You know, they didn't even have drugs back in the day when they was giving birth, first of all, so we've evolved a lot. And it's just like, I don't know, stuff like this, you know, you getting unalived, you know, getting a surgery. I feel like this is maybe a wake-up call, or I hope it's a wake-up call for some people, because y'all shouldn't be just so willing to get under the knife. Like, y'all lives is really at risk right now. You know what I'm saying? All for some injections or a tummy tuck or a breast lift or augmentation or just implants. I just feel like, where are we going here? You know what I'm saying? It's really unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's really a sad situation. I hate to see it. I hate to even talk about it, because it's just like, I wish I wouldn't have to talk about this, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you got to look at what social media does to people. It got people trying to look like people that are not real, like blow-up dolls, like porcelain faces. Like, nobody wants their face to move. Nobody wants their butt to move, apparently, either, or their breasts. It's just, I don't get it. And then it's like, me, I'm thinking about the scars after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk a good game. Like, oh, I'll go under the knife. I probably would get a breast lift. I wouldn't get implants. I would get a lift just so that they're perky. Give them a little look-see. But like, even then, I feel like I would be terrified. Nothing makes me more scared and stressed than the thought of me being unconscious and not aware of what's going on. Somebody could be putting a chip in me, because I'm a little superstitious. I'm like, no, hell no, I ain't gonna be that fucking one. Y'all got a chip in my ass. No. So it's like, I don't know if I would even have enough gumption or enough bravery to even go under the knife. You know what I mean? To be very honest. So these women are very courageous, but it's like, is it courage, or is the pressure so much that y'all feel like y'all have to go under the knife? Because that's what it seemed like. Got a few stress marks, a little fupa here and now. It's like, oh, look, gotta get back on the table. Gotta get back on the table. It's like, you don't. Y'all don't have to succumb or feel like you got to be susceptible to society and what it is that you feel like they think that they want from you. What do you want from you? What do God want from you? Y'all is risking your lives for what? To have something you wasn't supposed to have any fucking way? This shit is sad. This world is going to hell in a handbasket, and social media is the top one. Now I want to move on to Lizzo real quick. I got to talk about Lizzo, because she was like putting up a post up on Twitter, had made a couple of comments basically saying she's tired of people, if she wasn't she about to just disappear. She tired of people talking about her weight. She tired of people talking about her weight. You got more than a few options here, if that's the truth. You can lose weight. Number one. That's the first thing you could do. You can stop reading your comments, turn your comments off. That's the second thing. The third thing you could do is stop parading your body around like you love yourself if you clearly are insecure. All of that, you love yourself, you love your body, body positivity is a sham. It's a cover-up. It's a facade. You clearly don't feel that way about yourself, because if people commenting negatively about how you look is affecting you in the way that you're talking about unaliving yourself, you already had a problem. That's how I feel about it, and I'm not trying to be cruel. Here's my real biggest problem. I feel like people could talk shit about somebody being skinny all fucking day long. Oh, she need to eat. She need to do this. He need to eat. He need to do this. He need to lift weights. He need to get on protein. He need to work out. He need to eat some steak. That's no fucking problem, right? Anytime you open up your mouth about somebody that's overweight, it's a fucking problem. Obesity is not one of the number one fucking killers in America. Let's be very fucking clear. Heart disease, high blood pressure. That shit come from fucking having weight problems, back problems, knee problems. A lot of that times that shit come from having weight problems. That's the reality that obese people don't want to face. And I just get so tired, because it's like, you pick a fucking side. I don't feel bad for Lizzo, because you sit here, you parade your body all the time on social media, and you expect the people not to comment. Bitch, where? If you ain't expecting no comment, bitch, get your ass off social media, because that's what the fuck it's for. You can't get mad about people saying stuff about you when you're putting yourself out there to be scrutinized. Come on. Make it make sense. And back to the scrutiny, that's the reason why people are getting on these tables and getting surgery. Or even killing themselves. It's just like, because of the pressure of comments from people that you don't even fucking know, that you're never going to meet. You probably never going to see some of these people. A lot of these motherfuckers is trolls. Now it's bots. People that ain't got no lives, that's miserable. And y'all sitting there giving them all the attention that they seeking. Social media. Social media, this shit is going to be the number one killer. Because let's go back to when we didn't have all of this. How is we able to see shit like police beatings and, you know, excuse me, I know they got the body cams and all that, like, but how is we, the stuff that we're able to be exposed to? Here come my son, y'all. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. It's like the stuff that we're able to be exposed to and the stuff that our kids are able to be exposed to nowadays is troubling. And then anytime you say anything about anybody trans or in the LGBTQ, well, trans is part of that community, it's like you a homophobe. Why I'm a homophobe? Why I can't have my opinion or my feelings or my beliefs? I'm not going to be silenced or shut the fuck down. There's no reason why somebody that's saying that they identify as a woman but have a fucking penis should be able to go into a woman's bathroom with people who have real vaginas. I'm sorry. That shouldn't be okay. I identify as a white person. Right? Now that's a lie. But let's just use it as an example. I identify as a white person. Am I ever going to be seen as white? No, the fuck I'm not. Like, you understand? And I'm getting tired of this whole identify. I identify with being fucking rich. My bills ain't always paid all the fucking time. So shit, I guess it don't matter what the fuck I identify as. I'm sick of this shit. Every time like when you giving people like Caitlyn Jenner Woman of the Year awards, that's a slap in our face as real women. That's a slap in our face. Y'all talking about inclusivity. Bullshit. I just saw a story earlier today. This trans woman in high school, or boy, girl, trans, being able, you know, she plans and is on a track team, you know, it's a women's track team, and I feel like I don't care what you identify as, you have the aesthetic and the athleticism of a fucking man. I don't think that shit is fair. I'm sorry. Feel how you want to fucking feel. Back to the inclusivity. They're talking about inclusivity. First of all, African Americans are still waiting for inclusivity. I feel like the LGBTQIA community has way more rights than African Americans, and we've been trying longer. And I'm not trying to deny them their rights. I think, first of all, we're all humans. We all deserve rights, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's speak in layman's terms now. We all deserve rights. What I'm saying is that it seems like society goes out of their way, or the government, what have you, go out of their way to include, you know, the LGBTQIA community, not just in TV shows, even cartoons. You know, they're doing the whole situation allowing them to use the same sex bathroom if they identify as a woman. And I just feel like they're getting laws put out there to have protection, which is great. It shows growth in our country. But what my problem is that we're still waiting for that as African Americans. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like that community is more discriminated against than the African American community. I never will feel that way, because that's not clearly the case when we're years past slavery, years past civil rights, we're years past being able to vote, not being able to vote, we're years past so many things that gave us strides just so we could still not have the same rights as everyone else in 2023. That's my damn problem. I feel like the focus and the attention is always being put in the wrong direction. It's like, we'll get back to y'all N-words later. Let's focus on something else. All right, no, we got y'all. We're going to get back to y'all later, but let's focus on something else. Always something else is arising. Always something else is being put in front of our agenda and what we need and what we're asking for and still have not received. Fuck the 40 acres and a mule. Y'all never getting that. But God damn it, I would at least like to be able to say that I have equal rights in 2023. And the fact that I can't say that speaks volumes. We don't have to sit here and to succumb to what society wants from us. I'm a nonconformist. I've always been that way. And it's not necessarily just trying to intentionally be a rebel. That's not what it's about. It's about standing up for what you believe in. I feel oftentimes, more often than not, anytime people speak up for themselves, they're looked at as aggressive, or they're hostile, or they don't know how to play the game. I'm not going to just let anybody walk all over me. And we should not, as people. We shouldn't just let people walk all over us. Speak up for yourself. It's really sad, because with the whole, getting back to the beginning of this conversation with the whole plastic surgery, it's like a lot of the times, you know, these influencers, they sit there, they are able to get, like, you know, some plastic surgery for free, depending on what their following is, to help promote the doctor. And that seems all well and good until something happens, like what just happened to YAW. You know what I mean? Everything free ain't good. Especially when you're talking about cutting on your body. You want to do all types of research, and come to find out, this doctor that worked on YAW had a bunch of hundreds of bad reviews. He got a couple of lawsuits open, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying she didn't do her research, because I don't want to speak ill of the dead. What I'm saying is that we need to be fully aware of what we're putting ourselves into, or what we're getting ourselves into, because you just never know what the end result is going to be. I take my hat off to y'all that are willing to get up on that table, that are willing to do surgery, get injections, cut yourself open, get a mommy makeover. Like, I applaud y'all. It's like what social media does is tells you what's wrong with you. Like, you got people out here with natural bodies and skinny, like Coi Leray, or, you know, people like Ari Lennox that got, like, you know, stretch marks here and there. And it's like people would try to say stuff about them, or I see people in the comments telling them they need to get surgery, or they need to get a BBL. They need, like, what are we telling our kids that are growing up about how they were put on this earth, about how God made us? That is not enough when you're constantly saying what image he made you in is not good enough, or you don't like it, or you feel like he made a mistake. Who are we to question God? We done got real bold. Real bold. Now, everybody don't believe in God. To all my atheists out there, you know, I'm not saying everybody has to be under that belief. I'm open, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like we need to have some sort of standards beyond what other people feel like we should look like or what we think of ourselves. That shit comes from within. We're letting social media break us down and get us so insecure that you're willing to get surgery and put your life at risk. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It was actually another woman, I don't remember her name, but she was getting all of these surgeries trying to look like Kim Kardashian. And let me know if y'all know about this story in the comments. And she was told by several doctors that they weren't even going to work on her anymore, just because she had too many surgeries already and a lot of botch work done as well. And she finally found a doctor because, you know, obviously if the price is right, somebody gonna work on you, because that's all really what anybody care about in the United States is money. That's always the number one. You know, so she ended up losing her life getting up on that table. And from what I was doing my research, apparently it's a lot of arteries that connect that are like, you know, connected to your butt area that are directly connected to your heart. And when people are injecting stuff into their butt, if that injection or liquid, whatever it is that they're putting in you, if that gets to the wrong vein, you could die and lose your life once it gets into, because it could stop your breathing. So for me, that's enough. I don't need to hear nothing else to keep me off that table. Nothing. I don't need to hear anything else. But people will hear stuff like that, hear these cautionary tales, and be like, well, maybe that won't be my situation. Me, I'm thinking the exact opposite. Shit, that fuck around happened to me. People are dying, losing their lives to meet a standard that people have set up. And the people that set it up, they don't even know this person. They don't even know these people. They never will know these people. It's like, y'all gotta start questioning yourselves. Y'all gotta start really thinking, like, do this make sense? I just don't get it. It's like, it's never that serious. It's never that deep. I will be called a stripper pole, a stick, a chopstick, a broom, a mop. I'll be called everything in the book before I allow somebody to pressure me into believing that I shouldn't love myself for who I am and how I look. I'm very confident. If y'all see how I come on these videos, if y'all follow my channel, if y'all subscribe to my channel, if y'all new to my channel, I'm always chilling. No makeup, real, in my home. You know, I'm not trying to do all this extra stuff because I feel like, oh, this is the standard of beauty, so I need to. And it's not even because I'm like, oh, I don't care. This is just me. My whole point of my channel is to be myself and authentic. That's what I'm all about. So whoever don't like that, y'all don't have to follow me. Y'all don't have to subscribe. Y'all don't have to watch my videos. But please do. I'm so damn silly. Like, all of this stuff is crazy. Oh, guys, another story I wanted to hit on. So, a lot of y'all don't know her, but people that are in the know do know the girl Kayla Nicole. She's like a YouTube sensation. She started out there. She make all of these, like, she makes funny content. She's a turned rapper. She had a reality show. She has, like, Kayla Nicole channel where she do little skits. And she has 2 kids by this guy, her husband, rather. And she filed for divorce, said basically he not pulling his weight financially. He not making enough money. My thing with that is, when y'all first got together, he was who he was. You know, you was always the star of the relationship. Why were you expecting that to change? Especially when you have 2 kids now. He probably is taking care of the kids. Not saying you aren't. I'm just giving the scenario, and I'm only saying that part about him taking care of the kids because now that she's filed for divorce, she said that the kids are living with her husband. And basically she's saying like she needs some time she got too much on her plate, and that she needs some mental health basically assessments, because that's what it was sounding like if you read it between the lines and of her statement. And I feel like that's all well and good, because a lot of us moms wish we were able to, you know, take a step away, have someone step in that is more like the father or a family member step in and help us when we need some time to get our mental back together, because living life can have a lot of anxiety that comes along with it, baggage, you know, depression, stress, you know. So to have a good support system could really help make or break you, you know, in most situations. And so it's good that she has that. But I've seen a lot of people Like saying like, how you gonna give your kids away? Like, you know, all the moms that's mad really that they ain't got that opportunity and they ain't got nobody to drop their kids off to. That's what they really mad about. Because why is it a problem because a woman is asking for a break from her kids? Men have lifelong breaks from their kids that don't take care of them. So what the fuck is the problem? That's what I mean about that double standard shit. Y'all be ready to jump down a bitch throat if she wants some time away from her kids. Raising kids is hard as shit. Kids are irritating as fuck. Kids take all your goddamn energy. And yes, they are a blessing and they come with some great things. Some great things. But let's not negate or overshadow or deny the fact that, yeah, you need a break from kids sometimes. Any fucking normal human being needs a break from their children. If you're normal. Only if you're normal. It's healthy. You can't sit up, and that's not just your kids, you can't sit up under anybody 24/7. You need some time to yourself, some time with your Lord, some time with whoever it is that you talk to. You know what I'm saying? I just don't fucking get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is the big deal about her wanting to have some time? But then I went back and did some history on him. Apparently, she had cheated on him while she was pregnant with this guy named Bandcamp. Listen, I can't keep up with these fake ass rappers. It's a new rapper that come out every single day, child. Something like that. Bandman. I don't know what his name is. He out here looking like, I don't know who he looked like. I don't know. He looked like the nigga that played Raising Kanan, but a more swollen version. So I went up and read his story. Looked up his YouTube video about him telling the story about him and Kayla Nicole Bose had getting into something. Because, you know, all this old stuff going to start popping up now that it's out that she getting a divorce. But it's just like, people don't even know what her situation is. And that's, again, y'all don't know what, just because people got money don't mean that they don't have mental issues. That means that they don't have the right to be depressed, or they don't have the right to be sad, or they don't have the right to be stressed out, or they don't have the right to have emotions that are not always happy. I think people confuse money with happiness. Money doesn't always make you happy. Most of the stuff that I look at on commentary, y'all reporting on situations that's happening with celebrities, so that should go to show that clearly money doesn't breed happiness. They don't go hand in hand. That has to come from within. I can't say that enough. I say that all the time, but it's true. If you're not happy without the money, you're not going to be happy with it, because that's not something that makes you happy. You have to already be happy with yourself. And that's, again, back to social media. People are so unhappy with themselves. They're letting other people make their standards for them. Y'all got to come together. Y'all got to get it together, because this is not going to work. Rest in peace to Jackie O. Sending condolences out to his family. DC Young Fly, her 3 kids that she left behind. Like, this is a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? She had a young child, a 10-month-old. That child not even going to remember her. You know what I'm saying? 32 years old. 33. I think she was 32 or 33. She ain't even live her life. She ain't even make it to a half a century. I hope, if y'all don't take nothing else from this, remember that you can't make other people love you. Focus on loving yourself. Even if social media and you're an influencer and that's how you make your money, you live your life, you don't have to sit here and get surgery. You don't have to live by other people's standards. You can be yourself. You know, I want to talk about Cardi B real quick, because she's a perfect example of this. Now, first of all, let's be clear. I'm only using this as an example just to make a point, not because of what she did was bad. But when she first came out, like, she had real crooked teeth, like her teeth was fucked up. And she had to did an interview on The Breakfast Club basically saying, you know, she's not going to get her teeth fixed because, you know, this who she is, she like who she is, and she's still going to get guys whether her teeth fixed or not. And then you fast forward, and she did get her teeth done. And when they was asking her why she got it done, she was just like, you know, hey, I do got the money, and, you know, I got tired of people saying stuff. That's the key. I got tired of people saying stuff. And first of all, your teeth is important. So, like, that's why I'm saying I don't think that that's a negative thing. But I'm just saying she felt pressure, too, to do that. And that's what y'all let social media do to y'all all the time. Y'all don't have to do this. These people don't fucking know y'all. Get it together. Y'all gotta really come back to Christ. Y'all need to start praying, asking God to help y'all. Because the stuff that y'all doing is showing that you're working off the impulses. And it's showing that you're not following his guiding light. And it's also showing that you care more about what people think about you than you care about the thoughts of yourself. That's already problem fucking number one. I'm going to see y'all in the next joint. That's all I wanted to come through and talk about. Make sure y'all hit the like, the subscribe, the notification bell, the share, if you care. And I'll see y'all in the next joint. All right, bye.